This is rule 12 of Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but this is Tafjeld studies. It's just an interesting thing where if you divide people into groups, they showed favoritism to group members, and then people are social to group members and antisocial to non-group members. Michaela is Jordan's daughter. She had really, really bad juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. And Jordan kind of links this to the fragility of life and the catastrophe of existence and the sense of nihilism that's evoked by the spectre of death. And he talks about an omnipotent, omnipresent God with no limitation. And this leads to no story. And then for this reason, God created man. He talks about Superman, who basically the writers who did the comic strips about Superman almost made him indestructible. And as he became more and more indestructible, he became boring. So they had to invent ways for him to be less strong or less indestructible. That's why they created kryptonite and lessened down some of his abilities. Being or to become is to become something more. That can only happen if you're limited. And then hating life, despising life, only serves to make life worse. So thinking fails in intolerable times. So when something really has gone wrong in your life, thinking doesn't help. Instead, noticing helps. Start with noticing that when you love someone, it's not despite the limitations, it's because of their limitations. And then pain. So he talks about Michaela quite a bit in this chapter, and it's actually unbearable to read. So the poor girl, she goes through so much pain and suffering. So if this is happening in your life, set some time to talk and think about the crisis every day. If you don't, it consumes you. And don't do this at night or you won't sleep. Conscious decision to assume the primary goodness of being. People can survive through much pain and loss, but for perseverance, they need to see the good in being. So basically, the conclusion here is if you encounter a pet, even if it's just for 15 seconds, you'll get the reminder of the wonder of being, and this might make up for the ineradicable suffering that accompanies it. So I've done a full mind map of 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson, and you can get a free copy of this mind map from our website, ryansmindmaps.com. Just head over, you just need to sign up, and so you can get this for free, as well as mind maps of all the other books and training that I'm doing. Thanks a lot for watching this series.